Hello, everyone. Bob Thibodeau here. Welcome to another session of FaithCasters as we're discussing 10 problems faced by podcast entrepreneurs today. And today I want to go over time management. Time management is so important. I mean, balancing podcasting with other business responsibilities, personal responsibilities, and things like that, family can often lead to time management challenges, to put it bluntly. And you have to be able to get a good relationship, a good balance in that. Now, first prioritize what it is you need to do, including the podcast elements of it. Okay. Delegate when possible. I mean, create a podcasting schedule that works for you. You have to get one that aligns with all your other responsibilities, business, personal, social. It all has to balance out. And when you're doing this, set realistic expectations. Okay. If you may want to do a daily podcast, daily interviews, hour-long podcasts. Folks, it takes a lot more than just 1 hour when you do that. I mean, there's the planning, the preparation, your research. And then if you're a solopreneur, you also have to add in the editing, the publishing, all of that. That could take several hours each day. And that's going to subtract the available time that you have from somewhere else. What I usually recommend for my clients to do is start with one a week, just one podcast episode per week until you get your flow down. And then if you wanted to increase it to twice a week, just to begin the increased exposure on that, go ahead and do that. Once you're balancing that, and then you're still moved to go a little further, go to 3 times a week. Over the course, when we started our podcast, the Kingdom Crossroads podcast, it took us about 6 months before we had our systems down. And because of the increased exposure we were getting, I was really starting to get busy in the podcasting sphere, where if I was doing an interview on June 1st, it may be October before I was releasing on my weekly schedule. And that wasn't right either for the guests that were coming on. So we started going to 3 days a week, and then we went to 5 days a week. And sometimes we still get overwhelmed with a lot of requests. So you have to balance your publication schedule with that. But all this goes into the flow of time management. Now, again, delegate tasks like editing and graphic design or social media management to freelancers or other team members if you have the opportunity to do so, if you're able to do so. This will allow you to focus on your core podcasting activities as well as still running the business side of what you're trying to do. And when you balance all those together, you still have your family responsibilities, social responsibilities. All of this takes place. It all has to balance out, because if you start working too much and focusing too much on one thing, the other things have to suffer. So that it's all about balance. Time management is all about your balance. But one of the great things you can do is, when you're trying to find different podcasts to be guests on, or looking for guests to come on your podcast, one of the easiest things is joining FaithCasters. FaithCasters is this platform where just Christian believers are asking to do interviews, asking others to come on their podcast to do interviews, and you're networking together. You'll have opportunities, of course, to do joint ventures, affiliate marketing, all of that within that closed Christian community, that you understand each other, you understand each other's expectations, and it just helps you to grow. Drop down the show notes. Faithcaster.org is where you need to go and add your profile. All right. Till next time, this is Pastor Bob reminding you, be blessed in all that you do.